Peace, love, and light, Scorpios. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are and you're living in your greatest purpose. Scorpios, thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. We are on the road to 10K. Thank you for your help in getting there. I'm offering personal readings. All of the information can be found in the description box as well as the community tab. Let's get into your messages. Okay, Scorpios, checking to see what your energy is. Okay, messages for Scorpios. Ooh, that one went over. Let's see, Knight of Wands. Let's get that flying card. I was gonna say this one flew over the cuckoo's nest and looked like there's some birds in there. Some birds in there. It's the Seven of Swords. Something I'm getting this energy with this, and like when I saw this, like the first word that came to mind is one flew over the cuckoo's nest, right? It's something, it's like this energy of like something came and it's like the nest represents something, and then there is something that came that bypassed that nest. Now, whether that nest, that cuckoo's nest, the cuckoo's nest is the bird's nest. Okay? That cuckoo's nest is the bird's nest. I mean, I'm seeing it's like something came but couldn't get to the nest and went over. It's like whatever came, it bypassed the nest. It was like that. It's like that nest is protected. Like the nest has like some security guards or something like that alerts someone. Okay, and I'm seeing that the someone or a force represents your spiritual team. It's like you got your own security system. Some of you may actually have like some spirit animal within your home and you may not know this. Okay, you may not know this. Many of you may actually have a spirit animal that you call a pet. Okay, and it's like that word is like, I don't know, I always had some issues with that word, Scorpios. The whole issue of a pet, you know, I more so call them spirit guides. Many of you have a spirit animal within your dwelling place that for whatever reason assisted you in something bypassing your dwelling, your household, maybe your place of residence, your job. This spirit animal protected you against some spiritual attacks. And it's like they came, and whatever force this spirit animal represents, like I'm seeing that whole idea of them, like of the cuckoo, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Like this thing bypassed you because of the spirit animal. You were protected from like some kind of a spell, a spiritual attack, some energy that was sent your way, and your spirit animal protected you. This actually for many of you could be a bird. You could have a bird. And some of you, I'm seeing that this is not necessarily a spirit animal that you have within your dwelling. This is a spirit animal that you may actually have outside of your dwelling. It may actually be a bird. Many of you, I'm seeing that your ancestors are using spirit animals as your protectors. They're using the spirit animals to continue to guide over you. All right. Many of you have loved ones that have transitioned that you no longer see in the physical, They have transitioned in the spiritual, okay? And they are actually keeping an eye on you through these spirit animals. And the word I was hearing is one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Them birds that you think, whew, those birds are your third eyes, okay? And you no longer just have three eyes, okay? You've heard of a third eye chakra. Like, your spirit animals are using other elements in other realms, and this is like your ancestors are using other elements to keep an eye on you. You're being guided and watched in other realms. And your spirit guides are using spirit animals to continue to do this. You see this? This right here, this Knight of Wands represents like something that alerted something else. It's like just like the evildoers have a conglomerate. They have like, they have these secret meetings and all types of stuff. Like, you get to know that your spiritual team have their own, it's like a union of them, okay? It's like something comes, the other one gets alerted, the other one does what they have to do, and then you receive the message, okay? You have spirit animals that are messengers. And I'm seeing this one in particular. There was a recent attack on you. And for some of you, I'm seeing that this could actually be present tense, that someone's trying to attack you. And there is protection. You're being offered protection in the spiritual realm. See that? Nine of Wands. It's like it's a barrier. It's a fence that they couldn't get through. They sent their messenger to destroy you. And your spirit guides, your messengers protected you. And I'm seeing specifically this one, it has to do, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. You see that? There's the magician. There's the magician. Many of you walked away from a major like mishap. Like, they made it seem as if like whatever they sent, it was supposed to be like a major accident or something like that. Something that wasn't supposed to appear very obvious. Okay, something that was not supposed to appear obvious, because the way they sent it, it was not sent to be obvious. Okay, it was sent to look like you had an accident. Like, literally, the spell that was sent, it was sent to not look like it was spell work, okay? And it never actually does. And this one in particular looked like it was supposed to be something, okay? It was supposed to be an accident. For some of you, this could have been by way of some argument that you were supposed to have with someone. Like, like they sent some things to like shift the energy in your surrounding, and you were supposed to get into an argument, and then that would be the end of you. That would be the end of you. Whatever argument, you get to know that folks are like hyped right now. It's a lot of folks that are really hyped. And a lot of those folks that are hype, you get to know that they're on their way out. Their ass is about to be grass. Okay? Yeah, that's just... Some of you may not know that saying. Okay? Like, your ass is grass. Leave a comment if you ever heard that one. See that? It's like many of them know that their ass is grass at this time. It's like, and they're feeling pressure. Them folks that are like really hype, okay? You may have noticed a lot of folks are hype because they're being tied and bound and getting ready to be on their way out. And you get to know, when the serpent is on its way out, okay, when its head is being cut or it's cut, that's when it is most dangerous. And that's the case. That's the scenario in this case that someone set up. Oh, and look who showed up. Look who showed up. The one that's been coming up in y'all readings like the last couple of weeks. It's some ish. That same Queen of Cups card. Possible female figure, mother figure, female figure showing up that was trying to keep it from coming together. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. I already see this Queen of Cups. Before even asking, this Queen of Cups showed up. And it could have been a situation with a female figure, many of you, possibly water sign, and not necessarily limited to a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Seven of Swords and Six of Swords. You overcame this thing. This is confirmation that you overcame this. You got out. Whatever they were trying to put you in, they tried to throw you in the fire. Okay, you got out. You overcame it. Okay, you progressed out of this situation that someone was throwing your way. It's an energy. It's showing up as possible conflict. Like you were put in a situation where you were vulnerable. You were vulnerable for something to happen to you, or at least they were trying to put you in a position where they thought that you wouldn't be protected by your spiritual team. Like, you know, it's like someone tried to like isolate you. Someone tried isolating you to put you in a vulnerable position, and it's like wherever they isolated you to, or they thought that wherever you were, you know, this person could have like been waiting until they felt like you were alone. There was no one else. It's an energy of isolation showing up here, where you are put in a position where you're most vulnerable. Okay. And this person quickly found out. It's always that case, right? They quickly find out that you weren't alone. And I'm seeing it's those messengers that you have, like the spirit animals. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups that showed up. That just slid her way out. See it? Talk about snake. Look at that. What you see here? Talk about snake. Ooh, justice. You are experiencing. How you experiencing justice? Dang. Sacrifice. Ooh, it was supposed to end you. Okay, here we go. It was supposed to end you. Some of you, many of you, this ancestor that's been like sending messengers is an ancestor male figure, father figure, that blocked this thing. It blocked it, like your ancestor father figure. Whew, like when you're talking about your spiritual team is like teaming up, like this is why the 5 of Wands showed up, because like many of you don't realize that you're in a full-fledged war. Like it's time that you understand that you are you are engaging in warfare without even knowing it. Okay, and you have so many You have so many backup. You have so many, you know, spirit guides watching over you. You have your ancestors who are communicating, you know, with the 3D, the things in the 3D, you know, using various elements to protect you. Like this ancestor, father figure. All right. And this may actually be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. They block this. They block this spell. They block this spell. Yep, they provided security for you to overcome this. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands may represent your Knight of Wands may actually represent your spiritual team. Okay? Them birds that are being used to protect you. Okay? Yep, that is your spirit guides. That's confirmation. Yep. The Knight of Wands represent the spirit guides. And look what's on that cup. It's them birds. Yep. Those birds, they use their skill, their willpower. And for many of you, again, like you have different spirit guides. For many of you, you know, this may be like, you know, an animal that's connected to the wolf family. You have some animals also connected to Sekhmet. Okay, so some of you may have a cat and you think you're just dealing with a cat, and you're dealing with Sekhmet energy here. And Sekhmet don't play. She deals with warfare. Okay, you have a spirit animal, and this is why you get to know that this father figure that's showing up as this water sign, that's a warrior as well. Okay, so it's like many of you think that, you know, your ancestors are done or and gone. No, they've transitioned to another form, and they can take whatever form they want at this point. And many of them, you know, are children of Sekhmet, and they're communicating with Sekhmet by way of these kitties that you have that are using their willpower. Yeah, I know this is going to sound weird. That are using their willpower to protect you. Okay? To protect you, to create an energy of protection, to create an energy of sanctuary, to help you put things back together when things are, you know, when things get chaotic. Your spirit guides are there. Like this Knight of Wands have so many energies associated with it. This is them providing that protection. This is them. Okay, Wands energy, fire energy, protection. Alerting you, using their skill. Okay, some of you, you know, you could have had a cat, and then the cat starts meowing at your door, you know, telling you to get up, and you thought that the cat just wanted food. And little do you know, that cat was trying to prevent you from losing your life, telling you to get your ass up, and you thinking they wanted food, and you literally avoided some kind of disaster without even knowing. Like this is the fence that your spiritual team, you know, builds around you. Okay, they protect you to keep you from losing your life. All right, to walk away from danger. Three of Pentacles represents them teaming up with you as your guides, because that's what they do. Yep, that's what they do. Tell me about this Magician. Seven of Swords and a Magician appearing in the same. Let's see. Yeah, you are protected from some spell work, magician. Tell me about this Magician here. And I'm seeing that this magician may actually represent your willpower. Okay, it may actually represent your willpower. It may also represent your spiritual team. Got to get this flying card. Your spiritual team working to take you, remove you out of the situation. This Hierophant appeared twice. For some of you, this may actually be a group of people, okay, that's using spell work. And I'm seeing this, the Hierophant appeared in reverse. So this may actually be some bogus, see that? Causing chaos. Let me see this here. Seven of Swords. Yep, they were trying to cause trials and tribulations for you. Seven of Swords, 18. Yep, they were operating in secrecy here. Yep. And look at that. The first thing it says in this reading is watch your back. Danger ahead. It's a time of illusions. Okay, 25. Let's get some clarity on 25. 2211, which is 33. This is equivalent to the Queen of Wands. Okay. Fire energy. And the declaration for this is, my confidence is magnetic. Many are warned by the bright light you shine. Many are warmed by the bright light you shine. This makes you a magnet and social butterfly when you choose to be. Let the haters hate. You enjoy the attention. You have the power of influence. Use it wisely. And then the last, and this I'm seeing is related to the magician energy. Okay, this is the Chariot. This is you actually alchemizing and or your spiritual team actually alkalizing and using their energy against them. It says here, call your power back to you now and move forward. There's no need to be uncertain. You are on the right path. Take charge. You are supported and your hard work is paying off. Your vision is meeting your drive. So you keep doing what you're doing. Okay, this is what your spiritual team is letting you know. You keep doing what you're doing. You keep alchemizing. You keep being your best self, moving towards your healing. Okay, because you have messengers in the spiritual realm, and your ancestors specifically, okay, your ancestors specifically are working on your behalf. All right. They're doing a lot of stuff in the background. Many of you you're not aware. A lot of you are actually aware. Okay. Many of you may have been finding that you've been thinking about those ancestors a lot recently. Okay. They've been communicating with you. It's because they're doing some stuff in the background. Those ancestors are doing some stuff in the background to provide protection for you. This is why you've been thinking about those ancestors quite a bit. Anything else you want to tell us? They're providing protection for you that you may not be aware of. Some of you, a lot of you are actually, you're aware, you're in tune that you're protected. Yep, your success. And there may actually be something specific relating to your finances again, right? You know, that they were trying to protect or they've been protecting. And here 13 representing your ancestors, you know, keeping you connecting to them. So if many of you have been thinking about your ancestors quite a bit, it's because there's a connection to those thoughts. There's something that they're doing and you're feeling that vibration and they want you to feel that connection. Okay. All right. Anything else you want us to know, ancestors? Okay. Nourish your soul. Continue to do your work. Do what nourishes you. And your ancestors, they're taking care of the rest in the background. Okay. You are granted the gifts of fertility, creativity, earthly abundance to support all needs. Give yourself permission to nourish your body. Provide your heart, mind, and soul with what they're hungry for. When you feed yourself that which nourishes you wisely and generously, you shall become one who can also feed the world for that which it truly hungers. Your spiritual team is reminding you to nourish yourself, and they're taking care of whatever else is in the background. All right, that is your message. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, divine light.